your kids?
Yeah, I'm from school.
You can't get your kids, man. You have cuts and you just hit a wall.
An alleged DUI suspect in her Halloween costume pleads with officers to be allowed to go get her kids.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground now!
High-speed body cam of an arrest for attempted murder in Florida, and get this, the suspect allegedly started digging a grave. And video that will make you gasp. A child is nearly struck by a speeding car as he exits a bus. The action is real and the stakes are high. This is Copcast. I'm Chris Stewart. Let's begin with some scary moments out of New Jersey. In newly released body cam video, we see officers rescue a woman who had just crashed into the side of the road. She was still in her Halloween costume. She admits to have been drinking and then pleads with officers to be allowed to go get her kids at daycare. Watch this.
Are you alright? You okay? Stay still, you okay? No. Okay, I'm trying, hang on. Put your legs on that side. Put your legs on that side. Stay right there. Stay right there.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Okay, you're breathing. You're talking.
I can't breathe.
Relax.
My chest.
Relax.
My chest.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. Driver's injured. Can you also send an officer up here? You okay? Stay right there. I have the ambulance coming. We're police. Stay right there, okay? You're fine. Stay right there. Don't pull me. You're fine.
I can't breathe. Why are you
You're speaking. You're okay. You're okay. Stay calm.
Oh, it hurts.
Stay right there. I'm gonna get oxygen on you, but you're talking. You're breathing. Just stay calm.
It's hurting me.
Okay, relax.
I can't breathe.
You're breathing, man. Just calm down, okay? What happened? How did you get into an accident? You're breathing because you're talking.
Stay laying down, okay?
Stay right there. Stay right there. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
Hold on. I should give it oxygen right now, okay?
What happened? I'm gonna give you oxygen, okay? Can't move. Don't move. Stay laying down. Did you have anything to drink?
Yeah.
Yeah? Where'd you come from? Okay, stay right there. I got an ambulance for him. Okay. You gotta lay down. You gotta lay down. Just stay laying down, okay? What's your name and how old are you? How old are you? Can you hold this on now? Play that.
What's your first name?
Can you just take a note of the... Looks like it's a 35-year-old female. She's got cancer, stomach something. Lay right there, okay?
Stay okay?
You gotta stay calm. You gotta stay calm. Stay right there. Take a couple deep breaths. Ambulance is coming right now. Is anybody else in the car? I just want to double check. No? Okay. It hurts a lot. Is he okay? You wanted oxygen. Hang on. Just take a couple good breaths. Where are you coming from? Talk to me. Where did you come from?
One of the stories that we cover here on Copcast and Law and Crime prove it's that life is unpredictable and having a great attorney matters. And that's where we bring in our partner and sponsor, Morgan & Morgan. This is a law firm with more than 1,000 attorneys and a history of winning. Just in the past couple of months, let me read for you some of the victories that they have been able to get for their clients. How about this? $9.3 million. That was for a car crash victim in Florida. $5.6 million. That was in a verdict for another car accident in Atlanta, and $1.8 million in Kentucky. And in that case, the insurance company was only going to offer $5,000. So even if you don't think your case is worth millions of dollars, why not fight for what you deserve? Morgan & Morgan makes it so easy. You can do it from your phone with just 8 easy clicks. Here's video of me doing it right here. So if you're hurt, head over to forthepeople.com/Copcast. You can also scan this QR code on your screen or click the link in the description below.
What's up? Well, did you drink?
A little bit, but not a lot.
Just stay there. I'm not worried about you.
I'm okay.
Hey, you called me.
I'm trying to talk to you.
I'm trying to talk to you. You know when you took grab me that? I'm trying to talk to you. What happened?
I went to go make a right. I left.
Okay.
And someone just lit the tires or what they hit me. So
Where'd you make what left where?
I don't remember exactly the street, but when they said they went.
Hey, where did you come from? Where did you just come from? From where?
From George Street.
Where's George Street? What town is that?
It's first time.
Where were you drinking now? At a house? At a bar?
No, I'm at home.
You drinking home? Okay.
Now I'm about to go pick up my kids.
Okay.
So I have to go.
Sometimes, yay. No.
Oh.
Alright. But you gotta pick up your kids, okay. But I want an officer to go on board with her.
I'm okay. Hey.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna check it for the cleaning, okay?
Hey, I'm okay. I didn't get my kids.
You didn't get your kids?
Yeah, from school.
You can't get your kids, man. You have cuts and you just hit a wall. Alright? You gotta get you checked out. You admitted that you've been drinking, okay?
Yeah,
Get you on
but
it.
it's not like impossible.
So I was literally just right here on the back. All of a sudden I heard boom. She admits that she was drinking. She's like, yeah, I had a couple drinks. When I opened the door, she was slumped over to the mattress. We're gonna have you checked out. Come. Maybe if she goes to look at the kid, okay? Have a seat here. If one of you guys have a kid, you maybe can go with her and they can take blood.
The woman named Ashley Alvarez was taken to the hospital for treatment. She was reportedly cited for DUI, careless driving, and reckless driving. Now to an arrest for attempted murder out of Volusia County, Florida. Police say a man was stabbed nearly to death at a homeless encampment, and they also say they found that someone had dug a grave at that encampment. They later tracked down the suspect using a canine.
Sheriff's canine, get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Hands up! Put your hands up! Don't move! Don't move or you'll get bit! Look away! Look away! Look away! You are under arrest! Pocket! 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 Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Red! Pocket, Red! I got a dog on someone. I need some help. Get your hands out! Get your...
Essentially, go with the channel.
We're here, we're here. Talking, Red.
I got you.
Talking, Red. Get this arm.
Yep, I got you. Get it over. I got you. You're good.
Talking, Red. Get the dog. Talking, Red. Get the dog. Get the dog.
Stand by. Dog bite. Stand by.
Get the dog off me. Get the dog off me.
Take your hand out.
I got you. Give me here. I got it. I got it. I got it.
not resisting. Get off my leg.
24 Central.
Get off my leg. Get off my leg. Good boy, Red. Good boy. Good boy, Red. Where do you think you were going?
I was actually going to somebody.
No, I'm thinking you're on the ground. You got to stand up and run. You lost your mind?
Oh, my arm. Don't be
He ain't going nowhere. Someone go get a car.
We got to take that jacket off for rescue.
We're gonna get it off.
Bleeding bad.
We got a rescue coming for you.
No, I just want to talk about it. Whatever I gotta do.
The suspect you see getting chased down by the dog is Giovanni Bubenik. This is video of the grave in the camp as well. The victim was left in critical condition. We also have newly released dash cam video of a chase in Dodge County, Wisconsin. When officers tried to pull over a man wanted for attempted murder in another county, he floored it. Watch the chase.
The question, we exiting into the city on L, exiting into the city. Circle back north on an L, we're on the next one, low, that's military low. Not sure. We're going back to go all the way down to 16 here. So what's that,
You can see the suspect then gets out of the car, acts like he's going to surrender, then takes off on foot. Here's his mugshot after he was arrested. This is Jordan Themster. He was arrested and charged with felony counts of fleeing, along with being wanted for that attempted homicide in another county. Now let's turn to a different kind of chase.
All right, never mind, we got it. Coming up to Bent Twig Drive.
This is video of a golf cart on the run in Hillsborough County, Florida. Deputies say juveniles allegedly stole the golf cart, and they're at the wheel as you watch this play out. And apparently the sheriff's office wasn't messing around because they used a helicopter to track this getaway vehicle. Eventually the suspect ditched the cart, then they all took off running. Deputies say they were all put under arrest. All 5 people they say were involved. The sheriff saying, quote, theft, no matter the item, is a violation of our community's sense of safety. Let's stay in Hillsborough County, Florida now for more dramatic video. Watch this. This is video out of Brandon, Florida. Watch this patrol car get flipped as it was responding to a call. It was flying through the intersection with its lights and sirens on when it gets hit, and then it goes flying. The good news, though, The deputy who was involved is going to be okay. They only had minor injuries. They were taken to a hospital for treatment, and no one else was hurt in this crash. Now let's turn to a story that is getting a lot of attention around the world. New body cam video showing what deputies saw when they first arrived at the home of A-list actor Gene Hackman back on February 26th. That was the day that the 95-year-old Hackman, his wife, and their dog were found dead inside their home in Santa Fe, New Mexico. The person who found them was a contractor who arrived to do work on the house. Deputies were first worried about carbon monoxide in the home.
Nobody went in the house, right? Nobody went in? No, nobody went in. No, EMTs went in. The EMTs were the first ones.
They were very brief, just
brief, and I told
medics.
them we weren't supposed to go in, and they were like, okay, because I was like, he could be in there, we don't know. I've got a way to get a hold of his kids, and so a friend of theirs, I got a hold of him. He's got a hold of the lady that's in charge of the estate, and she's saying that she just talked to Betsy a couple of days ago, so I don't see how, but she wants you to call her.
Yeah, we will. We're just trying to, because who they are, I don't have one on me. I just want to keep this limited as much as possible, because once this gets out, you know how this is going to turn with the, So we got to figure out what's going on first. My concern is a carbon monoxide issue.
Kelly, yeah, she knows.
So I want to have them
Joey,
test.
do you want to come up here? Because I'm going to need help with the dogs, and you can give them this
So
information.
her family's been, okay, they know what's happened up there. Her family. He has a couple of kids, that from previous. They didn't have any kids together.
Okay, well,
we just now found a way to get in contact.
Right, let's just try to limit any...
I was telling everyone, we were telling the EMT guys, look, you guys, please don't tell anybody. So anyone that I'm involving is close, because I worked for him for 16 years. Everything was tight.
I've worked for him for 28, and the bottom line was, don't ever mention our name.
Right.
Privacy was...
No, that's understandable. Like I said, we just want to figure out what's going on.
Oh, sure, no, I understand.
Because that's going to be the question, what happened, and we need to figure that out.
Right, yeah.
So, but first thing is the safety of being inside of there.
Sure, of course, of course.
What are you going to do with carbon monoxide?
You're having fire come back up.
Okay.
So, but then, like I said, I'm going to have another detective coming out, and at that point, they'll probably interview you guys a little bit more in depth.
Sure.
And then we'll go from there.
Sure.
Okay. So just hang tight.
Oh,
Thank you.
No problem.
Deputies waited outside the house until a gas company came through to check and make sure there weren't any leaks for CO in the house. Here's some of the conversations deputies had as they waited to go in.
Yeah, that thing's got a big vent. It comes out right by the front door.
Well, that's kind of where he is, though, right?
By the front door?
Yeah.
No, it comes out through the roof.
Well, it smells like it in the kitchen, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah. There's nothing in the kitchen that's making up those. So the only thing is the range. Let's try with this first. It's best to check it.
Yeah, I'm like, unless it could have been a slow leak for a while, though.
The mechanical room, and as hot as they keep that house,
and they keep it really.
The mechanical room's got 2 or 3 big old boilers. Like I said,
that's the one that's downstairs, right?
Yes, and that big vent you see right by it on the roof by the front door, that thing's like that big around, and so it's meant a vent. And so I just don't, and that mechanical room goes pretty damn tight. I don't see carbon dioxide getting.
And it wouldn't leak through any of the kitchen appliances?
Sure, I mean, I don't see how this is, both of them are down like this. Something's not right. And so, maybe,
well, that's why it's a little weird. Because you could smell it a bit in the kitchen, which is, close to where he was, but she's not, so.
And that door was open.
Right.
Her door was open. They never opened. The doors were locked. The doors were never locked up. The doors were never locked. And they were both open.
Do you guys have any photos or any recent photos of her? By chance?
No, I just seen her go in and out.
Okay.
Maybe that was just maybe about 2 weeks ago. Super bright. Yeah. I seen about 2 weeks ago, right? I've
heard of the name, but I'm not sure who. 32. I didn't think about it for a
If you were living in
second.
the 90s, he was one of the biggest movie stars.
I think if I could, like, you know, see some things. Then.
Did you see the thing downstairs with Will Smith? What was the one where he hit the car? She be downstairs. Can't remember. Extremely private people.
How old is he?
He just turned 85. I just had a birthday like 5 weeks ago.
And she's how old?
That's 60, late 60s. I thought Joanna told me she was close to like 60. She was 60. Yeah, so 60s.
Does she, do they get out a bunch, or?
Oh, yeah. I see him every day, you know, going in and out.
Okay.
He always gives me shit because I always buy vehicles. Yeah, it's time for a brand new vehicle. You know, all the time. He would drive by and, you know, wave and her too, all the time.
Yeah.
Every day they'd be going in and out. They seem happy, you know, but they go in different cars.
What time does this lady work till?
They're down there at the gatehouse. They're down at the gatehouse now.
Do you want to call her and see if she can at least get see if she can kind of just look up the last time that they were in and out of the gate?
Probably the 8th. February.
Okay.
You know, last contact I had with her was 2.5 weeks ago, and we've been working on the fire suppression for up in here. She's worried about fires. You know.
So you got here and saw that the door was open, right? And saw her.
Me and him.
You guys both did.
Yeah, he walked down on that side. Checked the door on that side. It was locked, and he said this door is never locked. So then we kept walking, and I seen something laying there. I thought it was animals that she has.
Yeah.
Until I see him, I could see him like just buckle up, turn around, and then that's when I see him laying there. You know.
So you said the 8th.
I believe the one I gave you.
No, the last time I seen them was probably around the 8th of February, going in and out.
Okay.
And that's like about 2 weeks, 2.5
Yeah,
weeks.
2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Email I had, I think it was on the 9th.
Yeah.
Or 8th or 9th. It was,
I don't think it's been that long for whatever happened with them.
Yeah.
The authorities later ruled that Hackman's wife, 65-year-old Betsy Arakawa, died of a rare rodent-transmitted disease called hantavirus. Hackman died from a combination of Alzheimer's and cardiovascular disease. He actually died days after his wife. As for the dog, it had recently had a medical procedure done and was being kept in a kennel, and sadly passed away because it did not have access to food or water after its parents died. Now let's turn to some shocking video out of West Virginia. It is always a good reminder to make sure you keep your eyes peeled for school buses when you're on the road. Whoa, take a look at that video again. You can see this child that was walking across the street, seemingly looking down at their phone when they are just inches away from being hit by this speeding car. The driver took off and was arrested days later. Police say that driver was not only charged for what you just watched on video, but was arrested for a separate incident involving that car as well. Here's his mugshot. His name was Kevin Webster. Local media reports that he shouldn't have been driving at all because he had his license revoked for a DUI. Our final story today is one that'll hopefully make you smile. Police officers in Akron, Ohio were given a run for their money when they were challenged by a goat. And when we say goat, we don't mean Michael Jordan or Tom Brady. We mean this goat that ran out onto a busy street in Akron.
He's running. Whoa! Oh, God. Come here. Oh. Hey, get over on that side. Come here. Come here. Come here. Woo.
Try to block something. Hey, if you guys are quiet, it's even better.
How we doing?
I don't know what that is.
That is,
Around his leg or something like that, or?
no, just like it'll be like a choke collar versus something you could slip out of.
That's what I had the first time. It was just choking too much.
But it's temporary, right? Yeah.
Oh, is this?
Officers rescued the goat safely. It has been taken to a farm to be taken care of and given the name Fugitive. That will do it for this episode of Copcast presented by Law&Crime. Join us next time for all the latest and most intense police incidents caught on camera. I'm Chris Stewart.